welcome back to 2K TV. It's so nice to have you in person because last time we talked, it was virtually, and it was 2K21 3 years ago. You had just joined the family. So since then, what has your family and friends said about you being voiced on 2K?
Oh, it's changed my life, Alexis. It's great to see you in person in 3D. And yeah, it's been an unbelievable experience for me. I love doing it. It's actually made me a better broadcaster on the linear side, just because it's allowed me to think about the way I call different plays.
Now here's Williamson, big-time contributor on offense, just over two. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing!
It's actually been a lot of fun, and man, the kids on my neighborhood, down the street, they're all lining up. As soon as the games come out, and they want to take a look at it, be the first to.
Brought anything from the game to your cause?
I would say in our business, you know, we've moved from just this idea that everything we do could be clipped, and it's so viral on social. All these big about like, ooh, that little clippable moment, I could break that into a 2K game. Or sometimes, you know, I'll use some phrases that I would have never have used, maybe expanding my vocabulary a little bit.
We're at All-Star Weekend. You've been calling games, you've been calling events. What has been the best moment of the weekend thus far?
Just learning stories and players' path to get here. And, you know, for this particular All-Star Weekend, we have 9 players that are 25 or younger.
Wow.
These are going to be the faces and the names that are going to carry the NBA forward. Usually, as you go through All-Star years and you think about careers, the career path, and then also the path of the season, sometimes you get stuck in the same group of players for a few years. Now we're in a real transition. To come on 2K, I'm going to be saying their names for years to come. I love almost the symbolic passing of the torch.
Speaking of young players, who has been one or a few of the young players that you've loved to call?
I'm a huge fan of Anthony Edwards. So Jaylen Brown to me is kind of like the next player that is a great player, but is also just so fascinating and wise beyond his 27 years. I love talking to him. I love hearing from him. But then some of these young guys, you know, I love Luka's approach and how he views the game, and it feels.
A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their way to the locker room earlier on, looking for success on their home court. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. So here's Miami's starting group. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. And for the 76ers, Buddy Hield is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Reed, and it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. Injuries certainly playing a factor for both teams, Greg, in this matchup.
And Kevin, it's an unfortunate part of the game, but unavoidable. Every team deals with the injuries throughout the course of the season, so there's no time now for excuses.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Maxey against Rozier. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Here's Harris. It's deflected. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. That one goes in. And here is Rozier. Butler on the wing. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Not an easy shot that time from Butler, fighting.
Maxey passes to Reed. On the wing, Batum. Reed down low, defended by Butler. Maxey against Rozier. Maxey, no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Outside Butler. Rozier for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey looking it over. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. He plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of change to sustain success, but they found a way to keep winning.
Shots good from Butler.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
Maxey on the wing. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Maxey kicks to Reed. Rozier against Maxey. And the pass to Harris. From down in the low post, it goes.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Kicked away. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
It's so smooth and fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching them too.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. In terms of the ideal stretch four, Clark Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor, but as a defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler. He's got 5. In the corner, it's Robinson. Overhealed. Robinson misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Passes to Maxey. Back to Batum. Maxey against Rozier. Maxey passes to Batum. Another three for Philadelphia.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Terry Rozier showing you excellent body control, converting inside there.
Rozier with the steal. And they're running. Robinson for 3. And it's Reed pulling it down. The 76ers leading by 5. Batum inside. Robinson on him. A shot by Batum. No good. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Here's Harris. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds him. Great feel for the game.
Rozier, the pass to Highsmith. From deep. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jimmy Butler. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
They get it back. It's blocked.
How about Rozier throwing it out of there? Come strong or don't come at all.
Here's Butler to the inside. Adebayo, Heat moving the ball around. Tries again. He lays it in. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here.
Maxey kicks to Batum. Hield against Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And it's Butler missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Reed. Kelly Oubre comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. Here's Jovic. Miami no good on that time either. The 76ers leading by 5. Inside, here's Bamba.
Smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taken advantage.
Here's Wright. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Tobias Harris. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Buddy Hield. Free throw drops for Wright. Hey, Clark, how difficult is it to maintain your energy when we're this deep into the regular season?
You know, it's not easy. I think it's really tough and challenging. This is where it becomes much more mental than physical. The mindset has to be right in order to work through those dog days of the season. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
And finished off by Martin.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Jovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Second team.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Payne. Last game he had 10 points. Down low, here's Lowry. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Now here's Wright to the middle. Here's Jovic. And Bamba pulls it down.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Hits it from three-point range.
Nice floor awareness that time from right. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright. Oubre, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Jovic. Right, the pass to Jaquez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 7. Good on the bucket. Oubre's got his second bucket tonight.
Crafty and cash it in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Back to Robinson. Over Lowry. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Assisted by Jaquez.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And definitely a feel-good kind of win, but I'm sure their coach might say they cut it a little bit too close.
A W is a W. Perhaps they'll get some critiques, but it's hard to argue with the win.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Lowry with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Payne's shot is good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
To the paint, Oubre with the steal. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Caleb Martin. That's his second.
And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Kyle Lowry third.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
The Heat making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. The Heat trail by 11. Wright, the pass to Bryant. And good that time.
Boy, Wright really understands when he needs to look to pass the ball. An outstanding all-around player.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Payne with it. Wright's there. The 76ers again can't hit it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Bamba. Up to Payne. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Outside for Lowry. Here's the teardrop. That shot off. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Heat trail by 7. We've got Maxey. Tobias Harris is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Oubre, and it's Hield in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now, here's Maxey. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Maxey, an exciting player to watch. So unpredictably hard to guard.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defenses have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. And Jovic gets it to go.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Bryant. The Heat trail by 4. Over to the wing. Here's Hackett. And Bamba pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Jaquez the pass to Robinson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Robinson's got 11 points. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And they double up Maxey. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The pass to Jovic. Jacks up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Now a timeout called by Miami. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul Reed comes in for Bamba. And it's Batum in for Kelly Oubre. The Heat trail by 4. Rozier up top. He's covered by Maxey. And Adebayo throws it down.
How about the footwork that time from Rozier? Did a nice job freeing himself from the defense and making the pass.
76ers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
The officials are all over that one.
That's clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Harris drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Rozier with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And here's Adebayo outside. A rebound by Hield.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Butler. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. That one drops for him.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
The 76ers leader. Maxey passes to Reed. Back to Maxey. And here's Batum. Passes it to Maxey. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
With Rozier, coaches and teammates speak Clark to how dependable he is. Night in and night out.
Well, Kevin, he's rock solid. A very consistent performer. You can basically book 20 points, 4 boards, 4 assists nightly in every game with him. And there's a lot to be said for that kind of consistency.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Martin's checked in for Miami. Tied up with that one.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Now here's Hield. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte. Here's Maxey. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Martin from outside. It's hauled in by Harris.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. Reed against Adebayo. Reed misses. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. Good ball movement here by Miami. On the wing, Rozier. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Maxey against Rozier. Batum with the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Martin the pass to Butler. On the wing, Rozier. Here's Jovic. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Adebayo kicks to Martin. Adebayo passes to Butler. Here's Jovic. Miami no good on that time either. Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Harris's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Adebayo.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And the 76ers with some changes. Martin's checked in for Tobias Harris. Cameron Payne comes in for Hield. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. And Adebayo drops them both.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
Now here's Lowry. D right on him. Batum with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Batum not known for his outside shot, but I'd love to see him knock this shot down on a more consistent basis.
Rozier against Lowry. It's rebounded by Jovic. Miami trailing. Adebayo finds Rozier to the wing right side. Drops one in from the wing. Jovic has got 9.
When Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Lowry passes to Reed. Back to Lowry. Floats one, and the layup is good. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
To the inside, Adebayo.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Pass to Martin. Here's Payne. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the pass to Jovic. That 3 off the mark.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Payne. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Butler on the wing. And it's Reed pulling it down. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Count it. Good.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
And the Heat call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Bombas checked in for Paul Reed. And Oubre subbed in for Nicholas Batum. The Heat trail by 3. Right, the pass to Jaquez. Nailed from three-point land. Jaquez has got 7 points here in this quarter. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Martin. Lowry looking around. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 6. Again, Philadelphia.
Oubre Jr.
54 seconds left in the first half. Martin the pass to Bryant. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Jaquez. Covered by Oubre. Gets it to ball from the right block. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now Martin. He has 6. Here's Lowry. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Bryant.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Lowry for 3. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity a big part of that, too.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers on top, up 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We're going to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He had 13 points and 2 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
It was a great display of team ball. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the ball. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Thomas Bryant. Robinson is out there with Wright. Then it's Martin. And it's Jaquez in at the 4-man position. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Now here's Wright. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. That one falls. Martin's got his first points in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes it to Bamba. Inside, Harris. Bamba trying to break free.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Here's Wright. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Oubre. He's got 9. For the lead. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Jaquez has got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hield gets to Harris. Hield the pass to Bamba. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that game against the Warriors, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Harris up top, guarded by Wright. Robinson against Hield. Kicks it out to Maxey. 4 on the clock. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Reedy's checked in for the 76ers. Batum comes in for Kelly Oubre. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. So Rozier will bring it up for the Miami Heat. A 2-point game. He gets it in there.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Philadelphia has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Ball stolen. Floats it up for Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Hand on it. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Highsmith's shot is good. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
For your 76ers youth dance team.
Here's Maxey. 12 points for him. Good. Maxey's got 14 points.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Here's Rozier. The kick outside to Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 9th assist in the game now. Hield against Butler. Here's Maxey. Great D that time from Adebayo. Heat on offense. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Shots good from Butler.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Maxey on the wing. Rozier defending.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Rozier the pass to Jovic. Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Jaquez. Rozier with the ball. And again, Miami with the triple.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Now here is Harris. 15 points in the game. There's the try. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
foul. Well, you look at
foul.
Tobias Harris, and I really think attacking defenses is one of his strong suits.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
That's good from Harris.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Maxey. And Harris drops them both. And here is Rozier. He's got 5. Dishes to Butler. Back to Rozier. The pass to Jaquez. Here's Rozier. Now recovering. Here's Jovic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jovic has got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And here's a look at the stats for Buddy Hield. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Martin's checked in for Harris. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Buddy Hield. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Lowry against Rozier. Down low.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
The 76ers trail by 13. Payne passes to Martin. To the middle. That's good from Payne on the assist from Reed. Payne's got 6 points.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Pass to Robinson. A 3-ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Rozier looking around to the inside. Jaquez with the bucket. He's got 15.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Payne. The Heat getting the bucket. And Batum kicks to Lowry. Clock at 6. Some solid defense from Butler.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And the 76ers call time here. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Absolutely.